No, Barkley should stop before I go take his job, though. He also can't talk basketball with me either. Not smart enough, not qualified. No rings, can't sit at this table.
Didn't want to play.
He had his normal triple single.
Golden State.
Why you on him so hard? He talk all that stuff when he got them other boys with him.
Don't encourage him.
Come on, wait. No, man. He talks all that stuff when he got them other boys with him. As he got out there and fight for himself, he just don't want to play. Give me a break. Y'all better quit telling me who can play and who can't play. I know who can play.
How hard are
YouTube was popping? It's your boy MKKP. This is a video about the great Charles Barkley and Draymond Green. They've been having feuds, man, going back and forth. You know, Draymond saying he's the best defender ever to play the game, saying he would beat Charles Barkley. You know, pretty much, it's just a feud, man, of competition. You know, it's just a competitive feud between these two dudes. Charles Barkley never won a championship. Draymond Green has played with Golden State his whole career, and he's won championships there. He's played with Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Kevin Durant, you know what I'm saying? So he's had some very good teammates, and he's won championships, so that makes him feel like his place, I feel like, as an NBA player is a little bit higher than it should be because he won championships. And that's not a knock against him. When you're a championship player, you're a champion, you have the right to feel that way. But I also want to say at the same time, y'all, we got to step it back, you know what I'm saying? We got to step it back and keep it real, you know what I'm saying? Especially for y'all young kids, if y'all never seen Charles Barkley play, and I'm not that old either, so I didn't see him play like, you know what I'm saying, in his prime, but just watching his highlights, Charles Barkley was a beast, you know what I'm saying? He's the funniest man on TV right now, and he also was a beast in basketball. And just because he bald and fat on TV right now, people disrespect him, and he eat Krispy Kreme donuts all the time. People think it's a joke. This man was a beast. For black people especially, man, we got to respect our elders, you know what I'm saying? You know, hold on, I'm gonna play some Chuck highlights, man. Actually, before I get into some highlights and showing y'all what they was looking like, you know, during highlights, we better look at some stats. You know what I'm saying? We better look it up and back it up with stats. Actually, let me see if I can get a player comparison. Charles Barkley. So even looking right here. So even looking at these stats right here, we got Charles Barkley, Draymond Green, and let's see. I mean, just the points alone, you know what I'm saying? We got to put some respect on Charles Barkley's name. We got to put some respect on Charles Barkley's name. You know what I'm saying? First of all, Draymond Green, 22 points compared to 9 points. I'm going to be nice and give you 9 points. You know what I'm saying, for career-wise. So Chuck will smoke you on some points. You know what I mean? Defensively, y'all was about the same, you know. So the points, that's just no comparison. Free throws, Chuck, free throw attempts per game, and that's ridiculous. Six to I'm gonna be nice again. 6 to 2. Better shooter. Took way more shots too. I mean, and for what it was as a 3-point shooter, he was pretty decent back then because I feel like everybody was shooting 30% back then. Really, I ain't got to look no more, man. That's really enough right there. I mean, the only thing, that's really all. I ain't got to look no more for that right there. Look at these Chuck highlights, man. Okay, Draymond can't do that. Draymond ain't doing that off either from the bounce. Hold on, let's start that over. Draymond ain't doing that from the bounce. He ain't doing that off the rebound. That's his first step. You know what I'm saying? First step jump. I ain't never seen Draymond do that. Put some respect on Chuck's name, man. Put some respect on this man, man. Like, I don't know what type of player y'all thought Charles Barkley was. Y'all probably thought he was just a center or something. Dude was like, in today's game, Charles Barkley in there, man. He could be a top 5 player in today's game. He looking like Kawhi Leonard. And I mean, I felt like he was a good defensive player. I didn't really, we didn't really hear too much about Charles Barkley on the defensive end, but if he played any defense, man, he would be a top 5 player today. He would lock up he would lock up the top 10 players today. He would be Chuck would definitely be rivaling. Hey, Chuck will be in there today, man. We gotta put some respect on people's names, bro. I mean, that's it, bro. Really. And to be honest, I ain't even trying to be disrespectful, but I don't feel like Draymond Green got that many highlights. To be honest, like I'm about to go look, but I don't feel like Dre got that many highlights. And he a good player. Like Draymond Green is one of them players, man, where to me, man, it's not even. I gotta find some highlights because Draymond Green is a player, man, where the stat sheet don't tell his story either. He be out there playing and doing stuff, but at the same time, I don't think he's as valuable. Got a little commercial going on. Got some Draymond Green highlights. A lot of Draymond Green highlights probably gonna be setting screens. Okay, all right, Dre. All right. Let me chill out. Put some respect on Draymond Green there. I don't know. Get in the comment section, man. Who y'all think on a one-on-one? Who would win between Draymond Green and Charles Barkley? I mean, y'all can probably tell by how biased the video was from the rip. Like, I'll probably say Chuck. Okay. You see why you're trying to say he's defensive player of the year? You said, get that shit out of here, LeBron. Okay. Most of this is against Cleveland anyway. It was like he put his A game on Cleveland. Like that's what I'm saying. I never really knew he had highlights until I seen him in the playoffs. He would bring it in the playoffs. I don't think Draymond Green can hold Charles Barkley though. I feel like Draymond Green know damn well it would be a hard time trying to hold Charles Barkley, you know what I'm saying, back especially in the 90s when the rules was different. But it's just a competitive thing. You know, one player has rings and he feels like he's a winner and he's won at the highest level, and then somebody else who's just a good player. I mean, that's why winning a championship definitely does mean something in the NBA. Like, Chris Paul definitely needs to win him one before he gets out of here. I would love to see Carmelo win him a ring. But winning a ring is very important because if you don't have a ring, it gives players who are on good teams the opportunity and just like pretty much just would it be the luxury, just to disrespect players that were great that never went out to get a ring. So that's all this video about, man. No disrespect to either player. They both good players. I love both of them. You know what I'm saying? Especially just how they are. And that's why, again, I feel like they had a problem with each other because they're two similar players. You know what I'm saying? They both have an edge to them. And I like both of them. I like both of them as players. I feel like Charles Barkley was a better player. Draymond Green's a hell of a player for his team that he's on. But if you put Draymond Green on a different team that wasn't in Golden State, he'd probably look like a completely different player. And if you put Charles on any team, he's going to do his thing. I'm a part of the new school, but I rock with the old school, man. Peace, KP.